Welcome everyone. I hope and pray you all are well. Culture Unite presents the Bhangra Aid 2020 online concert on the 25th of July from 4 p.m. until 10 p.m. British Standard Time. I'm Chandni Kahn. I will be your host on the day and before the upcoming event with live interviews with some artists who are going to perform from their home or studios. In these difficult times, Bhangra Aid 2020 aims to unite artists and public worldwide. During this journey, we will also be extending our appreciation to all key workers around the world, but at the same time to send a message of hope to the public. Music and entertainment is the language of love and peace, and that's what we need right now. But before we start with the interview, I would like to remind you to visit our website at www.bhangraaid.com to get your free broadcast link for the event. My today's guests are award-winning dancing duet, a passionate dancing duet, who have won the Best Dance Group at the UK Bhangra Awards 2019. A warm welcome to Pritpal and Rav. Good evening.
Hi there.
How are you?
We're good, thank you. How are you?
Thank you very much. And it's a pleasure having you guys. And thank you for your time and patience as well.
That's not a problem, anytime.
How have you been during this lockdown period?
Yeah, we've done all right. Luckily, we're both working from home still. It does get a bit tricky staying indoors all day in small spaces with each other. But no, we've done some Bhangra workouts and cardio workouts, so that's helped us get through it a little bit.
So you've been throughout at home, basically working from home all the time?
Yeah, pretty much. So we've both luckily had the chance to work from home.
Okay.
Recording as well.
And no fights all these months?
I wouldn't say no.
This discussions.
Healthy fights.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's wonderful to see as a couple and so passionate about what you're doing as a dance couple. Tell us your journey. When did it start?
Well, we used to dance elsewhere before, and Rav turned up to my session, and I used to teach her Bhangra, so that's where it all started.
Okay, so you were teaching Rav then?
Say that again, sorry?
You were teaching Rav?
Teaching Rav for about a year or so.
Let that go.
And was she a good student?
No. It took a while. That's why I always say I'm the better dancer, because I taught her.
Okay. Was he a good teacher then? Let me ask that question.
He was a good teacher.
Oh,
Yeah.
See, this is sweet, isn't it? Does it so sweet because she's your wife. All this journey, what was your struggle?
I think when we first started, I think our expectations were very high.
Yeah.
Obviously, which is never a bad thing. But I think when your expectations are really high and you don't hit your target away, it can be a bit demotivating.
Yeah, and I think because obviously we've been through that time of progressing and knowing what we wanted, and then having to do it ourselves from scratch. So we had to learn that we had to start again, in essence. So it was just realizing that we are going to start again from where we were before.
Mm-hmm. So when you say the struggle from that time and now where you're now, so what was the most beautiful moment then? When you said, wow, we've reached somewhere.
Oh gosh, I think there's a lot of little things that have happened, throughout our journey. We've been lucky enough to have a kids team that have, for us, it's nice to know that people are interested in joining us and what we're about. And we've attracted public from the newspaper and on TV.
Mm-hmm.
So we're lucky like that.
And I think we've had those little steps that led to, I think, the award in November 2019. And I think that was a big catalyst for us because it showed that our hard work paid off, that people have taken notice. But then it's also led us to we were live on BBC Midlands today in January. So it's led us to do bigger things.
And get more opportunities that we probably didn't envisage in our first year.
Okay. So who's actually most, say, the leader when you actually dancing? Who is could be like playing the boss, and you have to listen to it.
I think he thinks he's the boss, but I think I am also.
I get quite when I'm teaching. Like even with Ravi, even though she's my wife, when I'm teaching, I'm in my element. So I don't see her as my wife, or I don't see people as my friend. They're all the same to me. So like if Rav makes a mistake or anyone else does, I tend to be the same.
And if he makes a mistake, I will
never make a mistake.
So the good thing is Rav listens to you.
Of course.
Yeah, I think the other struggle was sort of because I always teach her now that we're both equal in the group.
Yeah.
It was a bit. We had discussions about who was doing what wrong. So I've learned a bit to sort of mellow down and calm down as well.
Yeah.
You're teaching kids as well. So can you see the difference when you teach an adult and teaching a child?
I think with adults, I think when I teach the kids, I tend to have a bit more sort of caring approach. I'm still sort of demanding in what I expect because you have expectations. But with kids, they tend to be more forgetful, just generally across the board. Okay. So you have to be a bit more repetitive, which is good. I think it gives the opportunities for kids to become better, because if you practice the same thing over and over again, you get closer towards perfection.
Okay. And I think you were also doing online classes these days, isn't it?
Yeah, we've obviously during lockdown we were doing cardio workouts. So obviously people that haven't been able to come to our class because it's not on, we didn't want them to miss out. So we thought we'd keep them active at home. So we did quite a lot of cardio workouts. We did some, routines that they could also learn. So we, kept them busy.
So how did you find that? Actually, that's a different thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a different experience because you don't have that interaction with everybody.
Yeah.
Just us two, and for us, we really enjoy our classes because we get to meet everybody and teach everybody as a group. So when it's just you two doing it's different.
Yeah, because it's difficult to judge the pace. Because when we're in the class and we can see people, if we can see them struggling, we can slow down or speed up. Whereas obviously on the videos, because they're pre-recorded, we sort of have to just expect what we think is going to happen. But we've got a blooper reel as well. We've got about 4 of them from our cardio workouts.
To show when things don't always go to plan.
Yeah, things get a bit heated.
I think it's not easy, easy to tell off if it's online, isn't it?
No, I think when it's with online as well, I think it was difficult to judge how we wanted it. We saw teams do online live classes, and I think we took the decision to not do live, do pre-recorded, because then people do it when they want them. So it's on YouTube, so people can just put it on the skybox and do it at home when they want, rather than saying
it's at a certain time.
Okay. So something new then, isn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely been a new thing that we've looked into. So,
But it's also beneficial for the future. So for whenever we get out of this sort of difficult time, they're on there forever, so people can use them whenever.
Yeah. See, I was going to come to that question as well. So for the future, what are your future plans then? I mean, we hope obviously that everything comes to a normal way, but have you thought about these things?
Yeah, I mean, we did make an announcement regarding, if things do go back to normal, how we plan to, ease into that. We're still obviously going to ensure we keep our safety precautions there because, we want to keep everybody safe, really. So we have discussed that a lot.
Yeah, we've had discussions about opening classes, not opening classes, looking at what's happening in the news, because at the end of the day, people can do Bhangra from home. It's not the same, but it's a safer environment.
Yeah.
And we've always said, people's safety comes first.
Yeah.
So we won't go out and record videos outside, because we want to encourage people to stay indoors as best as possible.
Yeah. Okay, good. And who was or is your inspiration?
Well, I learned Bhangra about 10 years ago, and people don't believe it. She doesn't believe it. I had no rhythm at all. It took me a very long time to learn Bhangra.
How long?
Oh, how long? I think 6 months to a year. I had no rhythm, and people are shocked when they hear that, but it's honestly true. I had a Bhangra teacher called Aki. I remember one moment, I think after a training session, I sat down and he just threw me a t-shirt with their logo and stuff on it, and it was nice. And it was nice to have that moment to say someone believes in you so much.
Oh.
And I think that's sort of carried on with me a bit more. So when we have kids, some parents are a bit hesitant. They're like, oh, my kid's not good enough. They won't make it. And we always reassure them that no matter where they start, they will always become good dancers. I have faith in whoever we teach.
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful. You know, is there anyone in your family who's also in the dancing scene, or is that something from you guys just being a special?
No, like from like our own families, we're the only ones that really
The
have.
only ones. Okay, great, beautiful stories, and it's again, thank you for being with us. But before you leave, one nice, wonderful message of hope to our audience from your side.
Yes, so we work with Dudley Mind, and we're trying to reach out to other mental health charities during this time, and we're doing some work behind the scenes. And we just want to say that despite it being difficult, and I know there's going to be a massive toll on mental health whenever this ends, we just want to say that we're trying our best to be here for you. With our cardio workouts, our Bhangra workouts, we're trying to do more interactive stuff on Instagram and Facebook, and we're just trying to help people get through it as best they can. And we are hopeful that one day when it does end, that we can all meet together and have a good Bhangra session, have a good class on. But in the meantime, we do want people to stay safe, stay well, and just look after their families in this time.
And like obviously all the key workers that have been keeping us all safe as well. I want to say a huge thank you to them. You know, they're going out and working so hard for us to stay at home. So, you know, it means a lot to everybody.
Just got to respect their sacrifices that they've made as well.
For everyone.
Yeah, and I think this is the Bhangra Aid 2020 sort of brings all that together. It sort of respects key workers, NHS staff, or everyone.
And it gives opportunities for everybody to enjoy rest at home.
Yeah, which we're all looking forward to a lot.
That's the whole purpose why we have, you know, created this platform, and then having, you know, artists like you passionate about what you're doing. Is so beautiful to have you and be together and bringing this out, and that's where we're reuniting.
Yeah.
Thank you, and we can't wait to Saturday, 25th of July. I think it'll be
great.
Well, I'm really eager, looking forward to see you guys. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful evening ahead.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you very much for joining me tonight. And remember, it's so important never to lose hope, no matter what happens in life. Nothing stays forever, whether it's a good time or bad time, but together we can make it. I will be back very soon with our next interview. Until then, look after yourself, stay alert, stay safe. Bye.